Well, ironically, a new long-term study shows gaming helps prevent dementia, Alzheimer's more than playing chess, crosswords, and studying mathematics. That's good. I feel like dementia, Alzheimer's, and just overall senility runs in my family. Fortunately, it doesn't hit until like you're 90 years old, but it hits hard. My great-grandma had like a really interesting memory. She lived to be 102, I think. But like in some of my last conversations with her, she had no idea who any of us were. Not her son, daughter, grandson, anybody. Couldn't remember any of her family, but she would tell me like vivid memories of her stories of working in a factory as a little girl back in like 1914. No. Would have been later than that, like 1920. Which was like really intense. Save me from that, video games. Let me always remember my children. What am I doing here? Black Mage shoes. That's what I'm doing here. I shall return to the ship and prepare for our departure. If you have any remaining business to conduct with the pirates here, I pray you do so now. That reminds me, Old, would you be so kind as to inform the Confederates of our plans? The more they know of our movements, the less like we are to be mistaken for another vessel by their comrades. Interesting. The mind is fascinating, even in decline. Yeah. My grandma recently hit 92, and she gave me... I've had multiple people in their 90s give me the "I'm ready for death" speech. Yeah, which is like a... It's very interesting. Like, you want to be sad about it, but like they're always like, don't be sad. I've lived a full life. I've, had every adventure. I'm good. And my grandma, like, really wanted to get in the, like, before my mind turns to mush, I would like you to know, how proud I am, all the sad stuff. Oof. My neighbor is also in her 90s, and she gave me the "I'm ready for death" speech. I was helping her, like, change her fire alarms. And she was like, "I'm ready for death." And I'm just like, well, that's a topic shift, but cool. Oh, you're one of the Ijin from the beach, leaving us already? No need to pay the tithe, like Tansui said. On the other hand, if you were to peruse our wares and find anything of your liking, we'd be glad to sell it to you for a fair price. I want to be immortal, turn you into Voldemort. There's too much to learn, read, in just one life. I'm kind of the same way. Like, it scares me when, like, people who are 90 years old talk about how willing they are to die. Because I'm like, I don't want that to be me. Maybe I'll feel differently when I am 90. Given how much it hurts to be... Ooh, I don't want to give away my age just yet. It's one of the only secrets I have left. I'll just say my back hurts. And like I can feel it in particular joints when the humidity shifts. I can't imagine that gets a lot better when you're 90. Also, imagine what games will be like in 100 years. The jump in the last 30 years is insane, right? honestly, my mind's kind of been in the same place. Like, it's just so easy to have fun for these days. Like, entertainment quality is through the roof. Like, I feel like I could consume content for 900 million years. And, like, I'll never consume it as fast as they make it. Like, this year alone. Like, there hasn't been a single day in 2025 where I didn't have a game I wanted to play a whole ton. Like, I'm just having a great time out here. Oh, not your back, you swear that I'm in my 30s and 40s? That's a pretty good estimate. Agreed, between comics, books, movies, and games, we're all set? Right. You've spoken with the Confederates up above, huh? Excellent. If you're ready to depart, we may do so at any time. All aboard. We spoke to one Confederate, I think. Let us be off. Shall deliver you to the fishing village of Isari. Wait, since we said that the Viceroy was holding court in one of the fishing villages, did he not? Should I sorry be the village in question, we get instantly find ourselves surrounded by Imperial soldiers. I think it's safer to come ashore some distance away. Very well, I know just the place. You're not old because you're 30 and not old, nor is 40s. 50s is teenagehood. Yeah. I've been seeing a lot of life starts at 40 content recommended to me. And honestly, kind of believe it. Like, midlife crises aren't what they used to be. Like, there's still so much time, so much to do. Assuming I live to be in my hundreds, like my grandparents. And I've just got so much more to look forward to. Here we are. I'm reasonably certain none bore witness to our approach. And with this, I believe I've fulfilled the terms of our agreement. Aye, that you have. You have my deepest thanks, Soraban. Truly, we are blessed to have befriended such a clever and industrious merchant. Oh, you're much too kind, good sir. I know not where your path may lead, but I wish you the very best, and I hope we shall meet again. So we finally arrived and authored. All we need to do now is liberate Doma? Aha, yeah, that. Look, daunting though it is, we do have one thing in our favor, the element of surprise. Like, unlike in Garabania, the Imperials don't know we're here. Admittedly, that may be our only advantage, considering how few of us there are. Well, I expect the Doman Liberation Front will even up the odds a bit. But before all that, we need to see if this fishing village that Tensui was talking about. It may well be. I smell ceruleum on the breeze.
even accounting for the rebellion, such indiscriminate shows of force seem pointlessly excessive.
If only you knew how commonplace such scenes have become. Are we too late?
Over there, someone's coming.
It is she, sworn enemy of Doma, of my master. The traitor who sold her homeland to the Garleans. Yotsuyu.
The Viceroy herself. And look behind her. Isn't that...
Filth and squalor everywhere I look. How very dull. What I wouldn't do for a drink.
What's going on with the sound? Give me 1 second. I think I might be able to fix that. Like, she came out real quiet to all of you, right? See if that improved it.
Come now. You've no reason to look so afraid. You have lived through a quarter of a century of Garlean rule, remember?
Yep, I think that fixed it.
'Tis better to bend with the wind than stand tall and be broken. Therein lies hope. Therein lies freedom.
Sounds better now? Yeah. So, I was playing Middle-earth Shadow of War, and there's a thing... There's a setting on, like, Realtek audio drivers that are, like, audio enhancements. And it will assume that you have surround sound even though you don't. And so in that game, everyone's talking super quiet. So I turned that off. And apparently, this game uses it well. So, I guess I've just got to manually toggle my audio drivers every time I want to do something fun. Hey, kitty.
I come before you today seeking affirmation. A heartfelt declaration. You are free to answer me as you see fit, yet even the least among you should know the correct response. Should. A resident of your village, one of your neighbors, mayhap your friend, was detained by the Kojin this morning. They say he was attempting to flee to Kugane, but we both know that simply isn't true, don't we? Have you anything to say?
What really gets me about the sound issues is, like, how come it affects the stream? Like, the fact that, like, my speakers aren't ideal shouldn't have anything to do with, like, the actual desktop audio? Or I wouldn't think, anyway.
Bit slow, this one. Is there anyone more sensible among you? Have any of you anything to say? To swear?
My lady, I swear to serve the Empire, to do whatever is asked of me, and never disobey.
Well said, that man. Of course, it wouldn't do to simply take you at your word. Kill him. Surely you can do that much. He must be guilty of something or other, or he wouldn't have attempted to flee the Empire.
I have a family. Kami, forgive me. Kami, forgive me.
Very, very good. I've always had a soft spot for men like you. Next, I want you to shoot those two over there. Too old to work, you understand. A burden on the Empire. We can't have that.
But they're my parents. You can't expect me to...
We will show them no mercy. I'm down for a fight.
Stop and think for a moment. If you go charging in now, every one of those villagers is as good as dead. We must consider the wider picture. If we act recklessly, we risk alerting the Garleans to our presence here, making it that much harder for us to work with the local rebels. To say nothing of the reprisals ordinary civilians would be made to suffer.
Yeah, but maybe they'd be more hesitant to execute people all willy-nilly if they knew there could be some intended consequences, even from, like, just random strangers passing by.
Open your eyes, girl. They are already suffering. Let me go. I am putting an end to this madness.
I'm with you, Gosetsu.
I will approach the village alone and identify myself. As a former leader of the rebellion and a known fugitive, they will wish to detain me until they are certain they have learned all I know. Use this time to make your plans.
You saw what those monsters did to the villagers. Who knows what they'll do to you, assuming they don't kill you where you stand?
We live and die at the pleasure of the Kami. My fate is in their hands and no others. If it be of any comfort, I am no stranger to chains.
You can't expect us to stand idly by as a comrade goes marching off to his death. And this is nothing like Kugane.
Nor is it like the Reach, Lys, or the Wall. Let him go. Hold out for as long as you can, but remember, noble sacrifices are to remain an absolute last resort. I wish I could say it won't come to that, but only the gods know how we're going to get you and the others out in one piece. A miracle, perchance.
A great tower stands to the north and east. Look to its occupants for aid and succor. Together, you may yet find your miracle. Now, leave this place. I must go.
What a coincidence. I've named my left fist Miracle and my right fist Random Chance. I think you'll be good. Gosetsu has Let Me At Him vibes. Love him.
Another idiot like all the rest. I'm beginning to think it may be something fundamental. Something intrinsic. Something quintessentially Doman to ignore the simple truth. You can't do a damn thing if you're dead.
Enough, Yotsuyu!
Well now, this is a surprise.
Hear me, Yotsuyu! Cease this farce, here and now, and I shall surrender myself to you. Refuse, and all shall answer to my blade.
Bring him to the tavern.
Oof. I like her. They establish her as such a good villain so quickly. Like, I hate her. But, you know, I love that I hate her. Hate it as much as you do. Maybe even more. Every fiber of my being was crying out to intervene, but one of your fibers told me not to intervene. Your fibers suck. But what's done is done. Gosetsu's gamble has gifted us the time we need to find a solution. He bade us seek aid at a distant tower, yeah? For want of a better idea, I say we do just that, while taking care to avoid the Imperials. I'm going to the tavern. Is that the tavern? Good morning, Sugarheart. Good morning. Yotsuyu was absolutely fascinating. Probably your favorite non-party character from Stormblood. Yeah. Like, I haven't beaten Stormblood yet. But from what I did see of her, I 100% agree. She's probably the most memorable character I've seen so far in Stormblood. Like, I've forgotten most of what I've seen here, but like, I remember her vividly. She makes you rage in like that way that like makes you remember her. Guys are awfully close to that Yuki. Good morning, Sugarheart. Good morning, Greybeard Games. You seem to have evaded their patrols so far. What is that tower anyway? I've never seen anything like it. According to my map, we are on Onokoro, and the tower is known as Heaven on High. A mysterious structure built long ago by persons unknown. And gods, listen to me, I'm starting to sound like Alphino. Next thing you know, I'll be saying things like, as you are doubtless already aware. Over there, do you see it? Doesn't look like it's been long dead. Whoever did this, they're a good shot. Not a single stray arrow. Someone's hungry. Wait, it wasn't either of you two, was it? Calm down, we had nothing to do with... Wait, what am I doing? They can't possibly understand us. Probably not, no. Time to unleash. We save our strength for any that give chase. You too, old. Or I can just fight. Get frogged. Guess they didn't go this way. Just imagine if they'd taken us by surprise. What a fine ending that would have been to our story. Anyway, I think it's safe to assume that the people of the tower know how to defend themselves. You'd have to share in an island with these things. Now all we need to do is convince them to help us. Oh. That giant snail. Silence, awesome. An Oni Yumimi. Nice photo op, right? There's so many good photo opportunities in this game. During cutscenes, I usually have like one finger on a screenshot button. Oh, there's a settlement here. They've got their own aetheryte. Wait a minute. Seen that standard before. It was when we met with Tensui, which means this place belongs to... Oh! Confederate Island? Hang on. Let me attune to this real quick. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Got like 45 minutes left to stream. Enough time for one more tortilla.